Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Andrews and Eastern. At the end of the last session, number 601 here. I don't know what this 1400 is. You didn't see anything. I brought a cut of cars up to the coal mine. So now we're going to take these back so we can get them interchanged. This is going to be a pretty quiet stream because there's really not much to do. We just have to get things kind of down the mountain and then back up the big hill. Might have some updates a bit later on some other stuff going on this map, but yeah, otherwise just kind of doing the do. Now we do need to get our pulpwood train running. It looks like everything is tied in. So let's take a quick look, select, tie that up. Hang on. Some of these have handbrakes. No? Yes. So now you need to head back down here. These shoved into there. I think you can do them all in one go. And then looks like we got some cars to pick up as well. We'll see who joins us or who pops in this watch. Once we get the coal train heading back, we'll head back. We'll go to Andrews and we'll see if Skookum can do some more switching. Assuming we get more repair parts, I think we'll be able to take another stab at getting ourselves out to Bryson next session. I might play through one more day in between, finish out this day, play another one. Although that's also partly just because, you know, I kind of just get tired of having to wait for the next stream to play more game. Because I try to avoid creating massive jumps. That's 657 tons. I know we have some more stuff going on here at Nantahala as well. Which I'm going to run back to Topton. Get up. Yep, I knew it. Normalize switches, folks. In that case, waypoint left it the way it was. I think I'm still in the cab of that one. Was I? No? Oh. No, I'm in the cab of the one at Nantahala. Well. Okay then. And one of these days, I will remember to ask JSJ or Midland or Angry or someone how to do the good fun scene transitions so that I don't have to start the stream on the game every time. Alright, you just run. And we'll try to remember where you are before you get back. Just for kicks. Anything else going to need to be picked up here? No? No. Everything's a long way out, so. I do want to set a flare at Nantahala because I think our pasture train is going to need water. And while we're waiting, now let's head back to Andrews and do some switching. Alright, so you... Okay, it said that one was done. So what we're going to do... Is anything else? Some of this is done. I'm going to kick this thing down to the interchange. in the interchange? Yeah, there's some stuff in the interchange. We'll get that one in the repair track. Because I think we'll keep some of these cars, and we'll just shove them to, or take them up to Whittier once we get to Whittier. Don't slip. Now that one can get overhauled. Got away from that long enough to look at this and say, okay, no, that is set to overhaul. Okay, back to this thing, because we want to make sure you stop and don't run all the way through. Let that thing go. It's only a 4-degree curve. That way you, well, actually, I think I'll just wait and let the log in or the pulpwood engine get the cars out. That way we're not running two things in there. Whee! Oh, there's cars down there. I should probably not smack into those too hard. There we go. Kadunk. So what else? So anything else? I guess we can kick some couple more cars down while we're waiting. Basically anything. Oh, hang on, slow down. Where's their switch against you? Two switches against you. Huh, okay. Well, now they're good. Hello, Celestial! Quiet stream tonight, so it's basically just going to be background noise and or something to watch. So let's... Boing, boing. Okay. We'll kick these two cars down to the interchange. And then I think we'll put these back on the Y for a bit. The next train out can take them to... I think I was going to stage them near Brooks. At this little siding here. And again, that way once we get to Whittier, we can use the ones that are fully loaded. I don't care about all the rest. It's just not worth it. We can use the money. And then, of course, we got coal train there. Other freight train there. Pulpwood train there. We got some stuff going on. A lot of intermittent stuff. And wait, you're stopped at... What? Oh, right, because I did that thing, too. Forgot about that thing. Okay, so selling you. Selling you. All these have the same sell price, but it'll be worth it to have some logs once we get the Whittier mill going. I know I haven't even finished this fun little map yet. This little scenario I've created. I'm already starting to think of ideas for the next one. The next one probably will be on the other end of the railroad. I haven't done anything on the Silva end in a while, and this map will not go this far. This map is just going to be Whittier to Andrews. I'll come up with a reason for that later. But I do have some fun ideas for things we could try to do on a shorter map. That's mostly the eastern end. And too much speed. Too much speed. Bonk. Oops. Yeah. It's not too bad. It's fine. It's a little bit of scratch and dent, but I mean, 510. It only knocked like 14 bucks off the sale price. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's fine. Certainly not worth the effort to go take it back to the shop. So let's get these staged somewhere. And we'll have all these other log cars staged somewhere a bit later. But first we gotta wait for some of them to finish fixing. These middle ones were roached. Yeah, those are gonna take a bit longer. And if we go to the shop, yeah, so 9 hours, 9 hours, 9 hours, 6 hours. And that's at triple speed, too. $30 is stop for a fusee. Okay, well. Against better judgment, I'm going to tell this thing to waypoint to there. And let's go take care of 30 real quick, because that's the passenger train. We do need to take care of the passenger train. It's so hard to place fusees at these places correctly. I don't plan on adding any track mods in the future, in case anyone's wondering. I don't feel like dealing with the rail loader. If they make one for that works with UMM, I'll consider it, because it would be kind of fun to do something other than the usual industries. On a side note, the last update changed something, so I had to do some behind-the-scenes fixing for future parts of this game. Just little things. You don't have to worry about it. And our freight train is pretty far back. I think I can select it from here, right? Yeah, if I select him, I'm just going to tell him to go full speed. It doesn't really make a difference. We might go manually run him for a bit later. We'll see. Pulpwood's almost to Andrews. I have noticed a lot of people seem to enjoy the video I posted at the Great Train Show in Puyallup a few weeks ago. So the next show we'll have a chance to do that is going to be the United Northwest Model Railroad Club show in Monroe, Washington. So I'll probably do one for that too. I might make it 2 videos. One for my club's layout, and then one for quickly walking past all the other layouts. We'll see. But yeah, that one has proven to be shockingly popular. And it's going to be a while before I can get out and do another like big train adventure. But oh man. Barring geopolitical event shaking things up, you should wait till you see what I've got in mind for that. Alright. So we got some people going that way. 3, 21, 23. Oh, so a fun trick if you're watching someone stream. To reduce lag, go to the settings, set the playback speed to 2, and you won't get it exactly on. You'll get it pretty. You'll reduce the normal lag quite a bit. Although you'll have to redo it after ads because sometimes ads induce lag as well. Everyone on? All right, we'll take you back and get coal, and then I'll let you just charge up the hill. We still got a bunch of coal in here. I have seen a lot of other fun mods, but a lot of them require more mods to work. And I'm trying to decide how many mods I really want in this game, because at some point you start to lose track of which ones need updating. Even with Unity Mod Manager's help. Almost there. And alright. Road, reverse, full beans. And our pulpit train, what timing, is just getting shoved in. How's this place doing on pulpit anyway? Snowbird? Oh yeah, it was not a lot, but it was starting to run low. Tomorrow we're gonna have to start delivering even more. That ought to get interesting. There's something else I could do real quick. Oh, that's right. It's gonna show ones that are that we can't access yet. Should probably consider taking some of these over to the shop. Getting pretty banged up. Alright, you're good. So we're gonna manually run you back around. Nothing on this end to pick up, so we'll just grab the ones on this end. And our other freight train is at home. Nope, hang on. There you go. And okay, so another log car's finished. I'm just gonna wait on that one. We can get it later. Am I the only one who thinks we need more repair tracks here in Andrews? Admittedly, you're not supposed to be fixing a lot of stuff, but you do need to touch up your passenger equipment every so often. Bryson's kind of an awkward place to do it if it's not at the end of your railroad. And there. So I need to pick up that one. That one? Actually, that... Oh, well, never mind. I threw that... No, I probably threw that switch twice then. SCRA. What is SCRA? Does anyone else remember what SCRA is? It's probably not base game. It's probably one that I modded in, but... Oh yeah, if you want to add road names, it's really easy. There's just like a list in the game files. It's a basic text file. You can pull it open in Notepad or WordPad and edit it. Just add a whole bunch in there, like Seattle and North Coast, or Cumbres and Toltec. I think URO, Bennett. Should probably pull Bennett out. Sits might not like that. That'd be a horrible situation to be in. So again, we're probably just going to go until passenger and freight trains are back. And we're ready to start sending things back out. And then depending on what comes in on the interchange, I might do another stream for that next week, or even later this week if people want. Or I might just skip all that and we'll pick it up next time. The next time I want to play and there's something interesting going on. I do all this for fun anyway. Okay, so that's all 4 cars here picked up. And we're just going to shove these down to the interchange. Passenger train is almost to Topton. Freight train is passing Wesser. Once we get this done, let's go back to Nantahala, because I think there was a car here that was almost ready before. And it might be ready before the freight train shows up. And just for kicks, if we come over to the grain silo, which is a new industry, it was added a couple updates ago. And yeah, nothing's going to be ready today. That one I actually started at tier 2. The rest, they usually start them at tier 1. And that's partly to avoid overwhelming the railroad. But this one, well, it's right at the start. We should have had access to it from the beginning. And it doesn't really affect our operations much. Switches. Switches. Why'd you go that way? Huh? The AI makes some odd choices. Shut down the map for now. Let's just watch stuff. Passenger train is at Topton. And we got 11 bucks. 11 bucks is 11 bucks. Just a little bit of a kick. Chef's kiss. Alright, let's get this thing fueled up and touched up. And then we'll get Skookum out of the way. Get the Bryson soon. I need a better place to keep this engine. close enough. It's funny how that works. You waypoint there. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. You take up a lot of coal. How's our trains doing? Alright, almost to Nantahala, so we'll have something to do pretty quick. Let's actually come over to here. It's on the verge, but it's not ready yet, so I guess we'll leave it for now. We'll just have both of these engines team up to get over the hill. You're going to take a lot of water too, aren't you? Well, once you're in, we'll have Skookum do a bit of switching of these things around. We'll get the 2 ready cars. Oh, that's okay. We'll get these kicked down here. And that'll free up some more space on this track. Imagine if the, not putting your spout or chute up actually broke the water tower. Alright, the next interchange hits in a little under 2 in-game hours. You... Definitely felt a bit of lag there. Passenger train, I'm pretty sure, is still a ways out, so we've got some time to do this. Yeah, it's just coming in the roto. And the other train is coming into Hewitt. It can wait a bit. Or this can wait a bit, really. Did I remember? No, I didn't. Blair there. We're going to do it kind of an odd way just in case we get caught. Okay, so those 4 are still being repaired. Out of interest, did anyone watching go to the Amherst Model Railroad show this year? The one in Springfield. I did not make it this year. I did go last year. It was a lot of fun, and maybe next year I'll try to go back. But this year I had a conflict. And also didn't feel like taking that much time off of work again. What's that? 38 bucks at Roto. Okay, that's pretty good. Before I go too far, I should probably actually check something. Okay. Next interest payment is not going to be due for a bit, so we can sit tight. Yep, dinged them both a little bit. Nah. Trying to watch like 3 things at once, and it's not going well. Well, the important thing is these things got fixed so we can use them later. Alright. Save. To there. Let's get this thing ready to go. You have used a lot of water and coal. So you're going to be there a while. Yeah, that's set. Already got the plan. Just gotta wait for this thing to finish drinking. And I guess as long as we're sitting and waiting, I got an update from MOW. Someone actually walked out to check some of these other disasters. And it turns out the wreck that was over here by Ela was worse than we thought. That is 5 Osgood Bradley coaches in a Pacific. Looks a little different. Crashed into a Mastodon? When did they have a Mastodon on this railroad? And also, that Pacific looks a little different. And, You know, they said there was a Pacific sitting at the engine house in Bryson, too, so let's go take a look at that. Do a bit of a side-by-side compare, maybe. And, oh. That's very different. Oh. It's very broken too, but very different from what I'm used to. It says it's a P43. What's the other one? This one that says it's a P48? Ooh. Oh yeah. Well, I guess we'll get there when we get there. That's going to be a bit. Because there's a lot of stuff in Bryson that's going to need fixing, and we don't have that many repair parts boxcars to help with it. But you're done. So let's get you pulled up to the coaling dock. We're actually going to do some Dutch dropping here. Let's get a little closer. And that's probably close enough, actually. So what we're going to do is, while this thing's cooling up, we'll have our helper engine go back, grab these, and come in behind. But for that, we need them to be stopped short of the end of the siding. Or at least the end of that siding. I think that's enough braking power. Yep. Perfect. Well, not perfection, but it's workable. We can run up through this siding and still click into the back of this thing. Bonk. Let's top off all the bearings. Some of these were lower than I expect. Some of these got banged around a bit. Alright. How's the hopper? Hopper's still doing fine. Passenger train is almost to Andrews. That is good. We'll have a little bit of work to do once we get there. Dunk that in. We want this one cut out and MU'd. We want you to hit the road. I think these two engines together are going to be enough. It's 951 tons, but about a third of that is engine. They're both 46,000 tractive effort, by the way. Just double checks. Why does that switch open? bizarre. Okay, well, I saved that one. Okay. Back to Andrews. We'll get Skookum here finished, fueled up. I wondering if we're going to need another repair parts boxcar. We're sending one out, and we're going to get another one back pretty quick. How's our passenger stock doing, by the way? 97. It's good for another round trip. Just need to top off the engine. Run around the whole thing. So we will do... We're going to tell it to get ready for the next one. There will be like a 2-hour time skip, though. Although that won't occur until... Well, nothing really has to go out this one. Well, we'll try and get it out this interchange. No point in doing 3. Now, let's nose you in so you can get touched up. Good. And meanwhile, our other train has not stalled out yet, so that is a good sign. Indeed, it's making a steady 12 miles an hour. 13. Well, it's doing a lot better than the last train I sent up this hill on AI, so that's something. Last time it was this engine and the Skookum, and it stalled out pretty quickly. Did not go well. Okay, you're all good. I'm gonna select you. I'm gonna waypoint you. I'm gonna have you pop out for a bit so we can get the passenger train touched up. Really? That's it? Okay. Well. We'll run around you real quick. I'm gonna see you right back. I do like the fact that we have this caboose, though. It's not the 8. Sometimes you need that extra 8 passengers. Being sent stuff. Who's sending me stuff? Probably shouldn't be checking stuff while I'm streaming, but... Oh, RDCs. I applied that handbrake. Ah, this game sometimes. Am I right? I'll let it top off on coal real quick. Undo that. Still got plenty of coal in the tower. Update your waypoint to be in here so we can stage stuff out of the way. And we'll fill you up with water. We can also take a moment to reverse these markers, because we will need to for the next train. There we go. Everything is now pretty much set. You're still working up, right? Yes. Well, we once again seem to be at the point where it is Railroader ASMR time. So, let's turn off all the unnecessary stuff and enjoy for a bit. Okay, we're taking over manual control. I think I can beat the AI going downhill. And I just proved it by not wrecking in that last curve. And that's even still 2.2. We're going to brake hard for this next curve. We die because of my own hubris. 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 I mean, I do have a shirt from him, so. Okay, we're still all good. Oh, that was spicy. I've been told that this whole railroad you can go 35 without wrecking, in spite of some of these signs. I guess we're gonna find out. Have we broken anything yet? Nope, we're good. I do know that this stretch is at least good for 50, but then you have to slow down for that corner. Oh, just a fun thought. Currently working on building some disconnect log cars for my Owen 30 equipment. Would anyone like to see those once they're done? If so, I'll do a very short video. I might even, well, I don't really have a good way to set up the camera, else I'd offer to record building them. But it should be pretty simple. And I also need to go buy like 6 packs of number 5 couplers. And dump it. And kick it off. I dumped it a little too quick, I wasn't too sure. And mostly dump it. This part of the railroad does scare me. I don't think I want to go much faster than 35 through here if I can help it. And once again, this is not the steep side of red marble. That does not make it harmless. I think that's a compounded curve. Am I no longer in... Oh, that's right, because I have to pick up the one thing. I'm in the yard. Imagine if this game had brake failures and overheating like Derail Valley does. That would get spicy in a hurry. Alright, we're out of the curves. We can pick things up a bit. Not too much, but a bit. That one looks kind of sharp. Yeah. And now things get better for a while. We are going to need a run around this train. These curves look pretty gentle. Just a bit of break. Just a bit of break up here, too. Not so much this one as the reverse curve immediately after. Yeah, that one's a bit sharp. So is that next one, but I think we can kick off. Well, this one's not too... yeah, it kind of is that bad. That's a 35. Okay. Highball. Now we can give it some beans. I can't remember if this part is uphill or downhill. It's 1%. There's like a little bit of uphill somewhere in here. Oh man, that sounds so weird. Alright, kick it off. Coast through the curve. And just the... Oh, no, let's kick it all the way off. Now make our 30... No, it was meant to be a 20-pound set. Dump it. This curve's good for 40, isn't it? Yeah. Art set as we come into town. Got engines scattered all over the place. So first thing we need to do, we need you to grab your passenger train. And now go up to the depot. There might be some more passengers waiting for you. Yeah, so we got, well, we can't go there, we got 2. We got about a dozen. There'll be more once we do some time skipping. No, you waypoint there. There. And then to there. Or you can do it that way, whatever. And you can go water and cola. And then head to the shop for a bit. Engine service, yep. Still waiting on stuff to fix. Alright, so we're wrapping things up here for the next interchange. Still got 4 log cars that are going to need to go up this trip. And we may as well do it this trip, because if it does have anything going to Robinson, it'll be nice and quick. So, select you. Release the handbrake. Waypoint into everything else. No, you get water. I'm thinking if we get that D85 next time, what were we gonna do? There was a way to do this. So, medium. They're both medium. Doesn't really matter. I guess this one. Probably what we'll do is the decapod will bump this off as the pulpwood engine, just because I bet it can haul a bit more up the hill. At which point, the C46 will be the helper, or will be one of the helpers for Red Marble. I guess K35 will be the other. D84 will be the main road engine. Maybe C46 just handles the Nantahala and the switching there. And then Skookum just hangs around as the yard switcher here. Something like that. But we're also planning to get more engines, so we might end up reorganizing things. Or, well, we may end up recovering more equipment, because there's at least one engine right there. And I don't know how big it is. Well, I do know, but I don't know. You know? 570 bucks. That is a good number. I'll just let you knuckle in. Alright. We're going to save, and let's advance time. We're going to do this in stages. And that way our depot has time to pick up people. Pick up and what am I thinking? Can't think of the word. Just pick up people and put them on the train. And then we can also service our engines and figure out which ones we're taking for the next load. Up, interchange. We sold stuff, we got stuff. It's all just for here. Okay, well, I don't think we're going to show the next episode, or do much the next episode. So, yeah. I'm going to give it a few, yeah. We'll advance time like another 10 minutes. Nope, okay. We do want this thing to make its run. So we will send you off. You missed. That's weird. And I guess while it's doing that, we'll have our Mikado come get these cars figured out. So what is it? We got 3 for Snowbird, 1 for Seed and Co, and 1 for the repair track. That's good. We'll want the one on the repair track so we can start replenishing our stocks of repair parts. I'll just do it in reverse order. And I'll show the switching part. May as well. It'll be fun. I actually want you out of the way. So yeah, this next part's just going to be switching, so you can stick around if you want, or you can just leave. I will not mind either way. It was R. That's R. I think this one's P, and then there's one for SH, so I'm gonna have to run around some. No, well, just one car. I'll Dutch drop it. It'll be fun. You know, Shift R is always an option. I don't need one, but let us, okay, because there's three 10-wheelers. Still don't know how we ended up with two 10-wheelers that are so close in tractive effort. Oh, one of which has significantly more coal capacity than the other. Okay, well, we got money for that. So now, waypoint yourself to here, and we'll get ready to do some drop switching. No, not you. You can stay. I forgot which engine I was holding. Let's check our switches. Yep, it's good. Whoa, rolling. That's okay. Well, we've unloaded one pulpwood rack. Still got a few more to go. And passenger train is at Roto. 15 extra 12 fares, not too bad. Actually, and $68 for that car, even better. Alright. Let's just get this rolling. Alright, and yeah, you're good enough for now. I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of the last cars we have to deal with anyway, so. Alright, well, I'm just going to waypoint this thing into the shop. And that's pretty much it for the episode. Our passenger train is rolling. It's going to be the only thing on the line for a while, so I'm not going to bother streaming again. So we will pick things up again in the next in-game day. Until then, have an excellent night, folks. Take care.